PBA, he led the Express to third place. So this is an opportunity for him to take the team to the next level.
Wow, look at how Danny Seagal opened this game number 4 with a slam dunk.
It looks like he's ready to play.
Oh. Here's Air21, Ranidel Del Campo, guarded by Danny Seagal. Homer Se also playing very well in this semifinal series, missing his first attempt at the basket.
Now you'd rather, if you were Magnolia, you'd rather Homer said taking those medium-range jumpers rather than rolling inside and using his strength to bully his way towards the basket.
There's a certain kind of aggressiveness dito sa nakikita natin kay Danny Seagal here in the first few seconds of the game, no? Both times Magnolia went to Danny Seagal and he took it strong to the basket, not traveling lang dun sa pangalawa.
Well, you notice also that he's not pacing himself. Now he's going full blast here very early in this game. So feeling ni Danny Seagal, okay, halos hindi nga siya naglaro in the first 3 games of this series. Now he's ready to give it all he's got.
Here's Winnie Arboleda over Mal McCaskill. Baksak si Peña doon. Muntik pa matanggal yung shorts dito ni Stephen Thomas. Ito lang ngayon si Olsen Rosella looking at the post kay Mal McCaskill. Guarded by Homer says single coverage. McCaskill biglang nandun. Si Stephen Thomas wala. Built in by Peña. Wala pa rin. Another try and that's good for Dorian Peña. It's all pumped up in this ball game. Let out a shout after them making that shot.
Ang total domination of the glass so far by Magnolia. Ang rebounding story natin, 4 rebounds for Magnolia, 2 offensive. Air21, ni isang rebound, wala pa sila rito, no? Now, interesting yung defensive strategy ni Coach Bo Perasol. At ang binabantayan niya kay McCaskill ay yung kanyang local na si Homer Se. But you notice, they're playing a sort of like a man zone type of defense because Thomas is not guarding any man. He's guarding space. But he's also the last line of defense kung sakasakali makalusot si McCaskill against Homer Se.
Nakaparada lang siya sa paint no? Nag-miss dito si Homer Se. You know, in this starting lineup of Magnolia, surprise dito yung forward sila. Danny Seagal and Chris Calagio taking over the starting spots usually reserved for Lordy Tugade at Dondon Ontiveros.
Totoo yan because Calagio didn't even play the last 2 games for Magnolia, but everybody seems to be taking a page out of Coach Yeng Giao's playbook, no? Yung unpredictability ng starting fives.
Here's Danny Seagal again against Ranidel De Ocampo. Seagal gives it to Calagio. They move the ball around, looking for McCaskill. 7 seconds to shoot para sa Magnolia. Here's Seagal again, still outside. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Seagal creating some space pero naubusan na ng oras.
Yun ang nabanggit mo, no? That Danny Seagal has become the first option sa offense ng Magnolia. The problem is kung nade-depensahan si Seagal, he has a tendency to keep the ball to himself for a long period of time. As a result, nawawala yung galaw ng offense ng Magnolia and sometimes they get caught with 24-second violations just like what happened the last time.
In the meantime, Air21 looking for their first point in the ball game. Nasundutan sa likod tong si Arboleda. And before that fast break play could happen, ito si Arboleda fouling si Chris Calagio.
And a smart play by Arboleda. I was all the way in the backcourt. You can't call an advantage foul in that situation. Yeah. Oh. So smart play there by Winnie Arboleda. And that's what you can rely on as far as Winnie is concerned. No? His intelligence and his court smarts.
Ito lang si Calagio, dire-diretso sa loob. Switching hands in mid-air. And gets the foul. Actually, pwede na nga yung sa kanan, no? But he really baited that foul from Ranidel De Ocampo.
I think he knew he was going to get the contact. At tama yung sinabi mo, no? He's a right-handed player, and he went towards his left hand because he knew the defender was there. He also realized that he's in the ball game not to score points, but he's in the ball game to make an impact. And if they can get one of the key players ng Air21 into some kind of foul trouble, he'll get it done.
Ito po yung Yakult slam dunk ni Danny Seagal to open things up dito po sa ating ball game. Brought to you by Yakult. Yakult everyday okay. Sigurado ka dyan.
Ito mga bonus points na binibigay ni Chris Calagio, no? He scored 3 points in the first game of this series. But as I said earlier, he didn't even play in games 2 and 3.
Stephen Thomas against Dorian Peña. Quick turnaround. Thomas finally gets the first basket dito para sa Air21.
You notice, ang local din ng Magnolia, nagbabantay sa import. No? So pareho silang koponan, gumagamit ng local defenders against the imports.
Three to preserve the energy of the imports though, especially pagdating sa fourth quarter. Here's Danny Seagal coming off a screen. And Danny Seagal, sinasabi natin, ano sabi na diffuse? Ito na. Mukhang pumuputok na maaga. Ito si Danny. He has 4 points in the ballgame.
Well, he looks all pumped up. But you know, if he's not been playing too much lately, you wonder how much he'll have in the fourth period.
That's
no?
right.
He's not pacing himself.
Another turnaround dito by Thomas. Nabitawan ng bola. Here's Johnny Del for 3. Too strong. Nagawa ng bola. Nakakuha ni Winnie Arboleda. Arboleda inside pass underneath the basket. Libre-libre si Homer Se.
Homer Se has a lot of quickness for a big man. And you know, his career has certainly taken a big boost here with Air21 at binigyan siya ng pagkakataon ni Coach Bo. And alam mo, magaling na motivator si Parasol. Talking to him, he was telling me about his philosophy of giving his players the chance to show what they can do on the floor.
Reaping the fruits of that philosophy ngayon ng Air21. Ended the eliminations as the #1 team. At they are in very good position to finally make it to their first ever finals appearance.
Now, talking about Coach Bo Perasol, sa aming pag-uusap, no, na-realize ko na this is his first head coaching job. And he was associated with the Lina franchise, not in a basketball situation, but as a
corporate
position. He was heading their Southern Luzon operations for Air21. And at the time when Bong Ramos was looking for a successor as Air21 head coach, sabi nila, why not give Bo Parasol the chance, because he knew exactly what the philosophy is of Mr. Bert Lima. Kanya binigay siya ng pagkakataon, and look at where he has taken Air21 now.
He was also a player in his college days in UP. Ito si Coach Bo Parasol. In the meantime, ito naman si Dorian Peña. Very aggressive also. He has 4 points in the ball game. Take a look at this play again. Nice steal there by Dorian Peña. And challengers ito si Steven Thomas. And you can see Dorian Peña is ready to play tonight.
And you can also see that Magnolia is challenging the big men, no, ng Air21.
Oh, denied by Dorian Peña. Here's Olsen Racela. Racela pulls up for 3. Nothing there. Long rebound kay Gary David. Gary David. Side-stepping move. Gary David does not get a basket. Back and forth we go. Here's Olsen Racela. Sinalubong ni Steven Thomas. And now it's the turn of Air21. They're stopped by Chris Calagio. And Winnie Arboleda giving Chris Calagio the dagger look. After that, well, tit for tat. Kanina, ganyan din daw ginawa ni Arboleda kay Calagio.
Well, dapat mag-iingat din ang Magnolia because they're getting lured into this running game ng Air21. Alam natin, yan ang isa sa mga strengths ng Air21 that they like to play transition. While Magnolia is basically a setup type of team, you do not want to play a running game with Air21.
Slowly but surely, the points are coming in para dito sa Air21 with Steve Thomas knocking his 4th point. Here's Dorian Peña again. Hand off to Danny Seagal. Floater does not go in. Second try, wala pa rin. But on the third serving, they get the basket courtesy of Amal McCaskill. Winnie Arboleda with a quick basket here. That's a T3 coming from Winnie Arboleda.
And Olsen Racela just looked away, didn't bother